What is Semper Fidelis? A slogan? A catchphrase? Is it our birthright as United States Marines? It has been roared, whispered, worn for centuries, with a very specific couture, and yet it remains contemporary. Perhaps Semper Fidelis is a debt, a loan, taken from our most sacred, hallowed, and revered. Semper Fidelis reminds us to keep an eye on the ledger, and that payment, rent, is due every day. What does it mean to serve? Think about it. Memories of past battles, sacrifices, and aid to those who need it most likely come to mind. Our Marine Corps' history has countless stories of our successes, thanks in no small part to the Marines, sailors, and their unrelenting dedication to accomplishing the mission. However, the personal stories that are born from the sacrifices, bonding, and caring between Marines and the sailors beside them create the tales that touch us the deepest.
I enlisted in November of 2017. I chose the Marine Corps because I wanted to fight with the best branch, and definitely the hardest one.
My grandfather, who was a proud soldier all the way up until his death, told me if he had to do it all over again, he'd join the Marine Corps. He said, if you're going to be a bear, be a grizzly bear and join the Marine Corps. So that's what I did.
So I went to every other branch, and whenever I went to them, it was more of like they were trying to offer me all these things, and I didn't feel like that was like a varsity league kind of team I wanted to be a part of. That was more of like, hey, we'll try to get you in here with anything. And when I went to the Marine Corps, they're like, what can you do for us?
I come from a family that's been in the military dating all the way back to World War II. My great-grandfather was a Marine Raider during World War II, and then eventually a battalion commander on Iwo Jima, where he received his Medal of Honor. So the Jumpin' Joe Chambers Award from the Marine Corps every year is given out in his honor. You know, for me, it was never a question of if, it was just a question of when I was going to join.
Big reason why I'm here is my uncle. He was a big role model. He was a drill instructor when I was little. That's pretty much all the stories I really remember. He'd come home for leave and he'd like tell me all these crazy stories of how he made these little boys and turned them into men and how he would slay them. And I was just like, that sounds so cool. Like, I want to be that. I want to do that. Whatever you're doing, I want to do that.
What's holding me to the Marine Corps is honestly just the people. I love working with the junior Marines, my fellow peers every day. We have such a strong work ethic and just will to do better and to make the Marine Corps a better place. And that's what really holds me to the Marine Corps.
We touch on lethality, which a lot of people see, but they don't really understand, but they kind of migrate towards that. They want that, and sometimes without even knowing they want it, because their life has been so mundane that they seek those things without even thinking about it. But outside of those things, the things that we're able to do when we are deployed, working with local orphanages, working with children in small cities and towns, even in Iraq, we had so many different organizations that would support us with children's vitamins, workbooks, educational things, you know, soccer balls, things of that nature. And it's that type of thing where you really change a culture when you show them, hey, we're here to do what we're supposed to do as Marines, and we will do it. But at the same time, we're mothers and fathers, husbands and wives, brothers and sisters, whatever the case may be for each individual Marine. And we actually care about our mission, not just going there to achieve an objective, but to do the things that we do in the spirit of humanity, not just in the spirit of combat.
It's been stated many times before that America does not need a Marine Corps. Yet here we are, 244 years later. Our Marine Corps continues to be an exclusive band of individuals who serve for many reasons. It is made up of passionate, adventurous, patriotic personalities who may or may not have known the risks when they walked into that Marine Corps recruiter's office, but took the gamble anyways. Was it worth the risk? Why do we continue to do this? Do we do it to make our mark on our Corps' celebrated history? Or is it to test ourselves in the face of unknown challenges? Those questions and their answers will be unique from Marine to Marine. While one oath can provide the beginning of a new journey, it also certainly takes us on an incredible exploration of so many different reasons of why we serve. We exist today, we flourish today, not because of what we know we are or what we know we can do, but because of what the grassroots of our country believes we are and believes we can do. They believe that when trouble comes to our country, there will be Marines somewhere who, through hard work, have made and kept themselves ready to do something useful about it and do it at once. They believe that when Marines go to war, they invariably turn in a performance that is dramatically and decisively successful. Not most of the time, but always. Charles C. Krulak. The Marine Corps celebrates 244 years of history, of service and sacrifice. We toast to our future heroes, leaders, equipment, and Marines. We toast to those who came before us, laying down the foundation of our history. Tonight, we celebrate the Marine Corps birthday. We also celebrate the extraordinary people who took the risk to fight for something bigger than themselves, who believed that something greater was more powerful than the fear of the unknown. Those people are all around us tonight. Those risk takers are Marines and sailors. We are zealous, purpose-driven warfighters who know nothing but mission accomplishment. We are a distinctive type of military member. By look or by words, you know when you are in the presence of a Marine. When America thinks of a Marine, they know exactly which person they see. So whether you join for the thrill of adventure, for the patriotism inside of you, for the history of the Marine Corps, the future of our Corps is only stronger because of Marines like you. Cheers to taking risks.
Do solemnly swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, and I will obey all orders of the President of the United States and all orders of the officers appointed over me in accordance with regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice. So help me God.